All right, finally we are live. It took long enough. Sorry about that, guys, but had to sort through some technical difficulties, and so today is the mark of 46 weeks down with this amazing Amazon automation journey that I bought into. And the reason why I bought into it was because I wanted a passive income stream that I could rely on to bring in money each and every month. And so my initial investment at the time was 20,000. And we started off with a company that was supposed to get us to selling $100,000 every single month within the first 6 to 9 months. That did not happen. So we had to pivot, we had to transition. And luckily, the team, I got started with, they pivoted, they transitioned because they had to. And they pretty much created their own company from scratch, dropped $1 million. And so that is what is the most important, is because you have to understand that if you get in with the wrong group of people, they are just there to try to take your money, which no one wants. I don't want that for you. I don't want that for anyone. And we're still on track to making all our money back by the year mark. 1 year mark, and then after that we will profit every single month after. But real quick, I'm going to show you what the results are and get into why our profit margins are not as high as we would like them to be. So check this out. Ooh, I have to turn off that light or else it doesn't come up as good. But what that says is 1,067 items that have been ordered. Like, that's the total number of items ordered. 1,294 items have been ordered altogether. So we've had about, 230 something items that have been returned. And then total sales is $83,035.88. On average, we've sold each item for about $77.82. So what does that mean? That means from the time I got started, full transparency with you guys, time I got started till now, we made $8,300 in sales. That's not a lot, right? Not at all. That's not even close to the 20,000 we put down. But the cool thing is, when you start a business, you are able to write some things off. Our bracket was a little lower with the stimulus money, everything that's come in. It's helped us pay off a majority of it, and we're just going to pay off the remaining balance here very, very shortly. That's why I'm not too concerned, because this was a passive income stream. I didn't want to have to run everything myself, from adding items to selling the items to shipping the items out to the customer. Like, I didn't want to deal with that, and that's why I got started with this company that is very trusted, that I know is looking after my best interest. So with that being said, what were my profit margins last month? Man, they were horrible. So we get a report out every single month, right? And it tells us what our profit margins were for the month prior. And so not in April, but March, right? We had about 7% profit margins. We were a lot lower than the 10% that we were expecting, and there were some hiccups, so they wanted to increase profit margins. This month, it's even lower. How is that even possible, right? So doing the math, we had 20,000 in sales. We had some items returned that put us right around 19,000, and we made 4%. What? Way too low. Way too freaking low. But that's just the journey, right? So what happened was, we had an automated system or service that happens in the background. Some stuff got jacked up there, and we were selling items not as high of a profit as we thought. Once that was reset, everything went back to normal, but because of the time that it was down, we lost some profit. So I'm not too worried about it. There's certain times where sales are a lot lower. Like this month, which I'm going to show you, it's a lot lower. We're down 60% from last month. So check this out. And we actually went up from the last time I tried to shoot this video. We have $161 in sales today. For the month, we have $6,975. That is so low. And the only reason why I'm not too concerned is because just because we have only that much in sales does not mean that we're not growing. We still have items being added every single day. It's our buy box number that is very low. And what buy box is the thing that pushes you to the very top of Amazon's list so that you are the number one seller. Everyone sees your item first, and therefore you get more sales. We have in total here, I'm going to read it out for you. The amount of items that we have is absolutely insane. But what we have is 680 items total. And our active items that are available for us to sell currently is 336 items. And we just got rid of 2 because of the amount of sales that we had. So with that being said, like we were selling so much a lot lower. We only had 150 items roughly, and we were selling a lot of product. But our buy box numbers and percentage was a lot higher. Right now, it's a lot lower. We had, a little hiccup with the pricing errors in the automation system in the background. That got worked on. That got taken care of. The reason why I'm not too worried is because when I got started, I realized it's going to take at least 12 months to make my money back, which is in reality and like in the grand scheme of things, not bad. If you look at franchises, it takes them 10 to 15 years to make that money back. Sometimes even longer, which is insane. A lot of companies will never make their initial investment back. And it's so sad. So to be able to make mine back in 1 year and then be able to profit every single month after that is ridiculous. So yeah, I'm not too worried. They filed a lawsuit against the original team that was taking care of our stuff. And we will be getting that money back on the back end. Of course, that's because they didn't follow or abide by the contract that we had with them, which was, to provide the quality of service they were supposed to provide. And so we'll all get a kick out of that once the lawsuit's finalized. But who knows when that's going to happen? That could take months, that could take years, who knows? But right now we're in a good place. We're growing as things kind of simmer down. With the pandemic, our teams, our virtual assistant teams over, in the Philippines, and we have teams in the United States and various locations, but mostly Las Vegas, Nevada, is where the office is at. And then we have a team that actually adds all our products to our store. So what I do is I provide the capital. Amazon pays out every 2 weeks. So if I sell 20,000 in 2 weeks, I have to fund 20,000. Then Amazon will pay me back, hopefully $22,000 if I'm making 10%. I keep 2,000 profit. I use the rest to pay off the funding business cards that I use, or the payability account that I use. Whatever I use, I'm in charge of that. And so it allows me to be able to focus all my time on the things that are most important to me, which is music production. That's where I'm going to be going to school for. And then also on, helping out other families revive their lives as well. As you guys can see from the podcast episodes that have been made lately, and another one's coming out very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, guys, I wanted to give you an update. I wanted to just be super transparent with you. We had 4% in freaking profits. That is so horrible. But I am not too worried because I know the guys I signed up with got my back. They're not going to just leave my store inactive. My account health is really good, even though we're going slower now because of the hiccups we had before. I see that we're going to ramp it up pretty soon, and hopefully hit that 100,000 per month mark by the year time. If not, I want to get to at least 60 to 80,000 in 1 month, and then I'll be happy. And then hopefully ramp up to the 100,000 per month, which gives us 7,000 in profits, which is absolutely insane when I am literally just providing the funding. So Anyways, guys, that is the recap of 46 weeks down with this amazing Amazon automated service that I bought into. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you liked the video, definitely drop a like down below. If you think someone else will find value from it, share it because it makes me smile like I am right now. As always, guys, let's go out there. Let's revive our lives together. Let's get it done. And until the next video, have a good one.